Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am NE, a 20-something corporate employee, and I'm here to share my personal finance journey with you all. Before anything else, I do want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has watched, liked, and commented on my videos, as well as those who have subscribed. Your support means a lot to me and I highly appreciate it, and I do hope you stick around for the rest of my journey. Now, as you can see here, I have my trusty old purple envelope as well as 3 new binders, and that is because I decided maybe it's high time to retire my purple envelope. It has served me well for the past 3 months that I've been making cash stuffing videos, but upon deliberation and post quarter life crisis, I guess, I just came to the conclusion that maybe this purple binder isn't enough to house everything that I want to save up for, because in my quarter life crisis I did come up, or I did realize some things that I wanted to save for, and as well as my past months of spending. There are a lot of categories that I don't include in my budget that I now want to incorporate into it so that I don't keep spending from my allowance. And so because this purple envelope only has 6 partitions, it really isn't enough for me, so I decided to just get myself new binders to my envelopes one by one, maybe give you some kind of idea, or kind of inspire you. Maybe you'll have a good takeaway from this video. I don't know, hopefully you do. But yeah, I'll be talking about my envelopes, and then I will also be transferring my placeholders from these old ones to the new ones. Okay, so I think that was quite a lengthy intro, so let's get right into it. So, as I mentioned before, I do have 3 envelopes for the 3 main categories that I have in my savings. The first one being my personal savings, so everything that I just kind of use for myself, or save up for myself in my future endeavors, I have in this pink binder here. The second one is my revolving sinking funds, or my short-term sinking funds. So these are the envelopes that I mostly use and don't really need to build up, because I replenish them and use them frequently. So yeah. And then the last one, which by far is the most exciting one for me, is my manifestations binder. I got this idea from Magnolia Budgets here on YouTube. I will leave her channel down below so you can also check her out. This binder basically just contains envelopes for everything that I want to save up for in the future. Most of these are big ticket items that I won't really need in a year's time or so, hopefully. But yeah, very exciting. I am so excited to get to this binder. Anyway, so let's go first to my personal binder, and let's get this purple envelope here, right? Okay, so in my personal binder, there's quite a lot of envelopes there. Hopefully everything will fit. But yeah, so the very first envelope here is AXA. AXA is an insurance company here in the Philippines, if you're not aware. I think they are multinational. I'm not sure. Anyway, my AXA insurance plan is something that my mom got for me when I was still a student. So now that I'm working, I paid for it. So in AXA, actually I'm not gonna count everything because that will take a lot of time. So yeah, AXA is my insurance plan, my first insurance plan. And then my second one is Sun Life. This is something that I got in the pandemic, so that is the second one. Oops. Yeah, so it's just an insurance plan. I think I have a view plan. That's what my FA friend recommended to me at the time. And then the next one is retirement, which is kind of self-explanatory. My retirement fund in an MP2 account, since I won't be using it anytime soon anyway. So I started there. And I think the dividends from MP2 is good. So that's why it stays there. Also okay, and then the next one is my emergency fund, which is also self-explanatory. So I'll just put this here. fund. Where I get my money from my home fund is whatever I budgeted in the pay period. Whatever's left from that, I will store in home as some sort of buffer account or emergency account or months ahead account for our household. So that's that. And then the next few envelopes are new ones. The very first one I have here is learning. I plan to use this to buy books or courses or any other classes that I want to take. And the reason why I decided to create an envelope specifically for this is I noticed I started buying a lot more books than I usually do. So just to have some budget for that, I decided to make this envelope. And it's not getting anything from now since I did just start this. It's the same thing with self-care. I want to start having some money aside from when I want to pamper myself or buy some thing for myself, maybe a scented candle or some perfume, just whatever I want to buy for myself, I will use this money for. Next one is clothing, because I am starting to go out a lot and I do want to revamp my wardrobe since I did gain a few pounds because of the pandemic, so that's that. Next one is love, which for me to spoil my partner. He does work, but I think since the start of the pandemic, my love language has shifted to gift giving. So this is just for to spoil him. The next one is for my birthday. I decided this year that I will start celebrating my birthday just to feel a bit more happier during that day, make it a bit more special. So I want to start saving up for that. Next one is travel, which is an envelope that I had before. So this is it. Yeah. So I'll just put this here. It's self-explanatory as well. But I think I will need to start saving up or putting money into this again because we do have another trip planned in January, which is like 4 months away. Anyway, that's that. And then the last one I have in here is future. This is just for any future goals that I might want to do. I don't have any plans for it yet, but I do want to, or I do picture this as some kind of a general savings fund. So yeah, those are all of my envelopes for my personal binder, and it got quite thick. So yeah, now let's move on to my revolving funds binder. And the very first thing here is medical. And in the past, I used to lump together my medical expenses along with my toiletries one, but for this time around, I do want to keep them separate since I noticed that my medical fund usually gets depleted when I start buying refills for my soaps and shampoos and my creams and skincare. So I have a separate envelope now for medical, and I also have a separate one for toiletries. I may need to have the 1,000 pesos that I allocate into medical just to put funds in both medical and toiletries envelope. Okay. Then next we have subscriptions. As of the moment, my only active subscriptions are Netflix, Canva, and Spotify. Canva gets taken out monthly, while Spotify and Netflix gets taken out annually. But I am thinking if I should get a subscription to Hulu because they have Bob's Burgers there. But I will have to check more of their shows if I really am interested. Yeah, that's a thought. So that's subscriptions. Christmas. I think I will almost be done with Christmas. I'm not quite sure. But is this okay? No. Okay, Christmas is the second to the last envelope. This is the only major holiday that I am saving up for this year. And then the last one in this envelope is giving. And giving, right now, I'm planning to save giving up to kind of lump everything up, and then by the end of the year, I will maybe donate to a charity or something. That's why giving doesn't get used a lot, but I definitely should start putting more into it because the year is almost over and I feel like I could be giving more. Okay, so that is it for my revolving sinking funds binder. And now for, oh, I missed one. Huh. Okay, so it seems like I missed make an envelope. I guess I can. Okay, I need to make an envelope for this, but this is basically just my socializing fund. So whenever I go out and go meet my friends, I pull the money out from my socializing fund. Okay, anyway, moving on to my manifestation binder. I don't have anything to put in it since all the categories are you, but I will go through them. Maybe speaking them into existence will make them go a bit faster. But anyway, no rush. Okay, so the very first one is wedding. My partner and I haven't really planned when we'll be having our wedding, but it is definitely something that we talked about. And right now we are looking at, or we are interested in having a low cost wedding. But you know, who knows? Maybe in the future we'll want to have one that is more luxurious, I guess. That one is more grand. Anyway, so I decided to just make an envelope for that. I'm not sure when I will be starting to save up for this, but it's there when I do decide to. Next one is car. And if you've again watched some of my videos, you would know that car is something that I started to save up for, but I save up for this along with my partner, but due to some current circumstances, we decided to just put it on hold for now. But we'll definitely be coming back to this. And most likely when I start stuffing this again in the future, I will also be including my partner's contribution to the fund, whereas before I was only stuffing mine. Okay, same thing with house. If we do start stuffing this, oh, by the way, this is also a new envelope, but this is just for our savings to buy a house and lot in the future. And if I do start stuffing this, I may also start stuffing my partner's contribution to that. Then next one is electronics or gadgets. Right now, I don't have anything in mind. Actually, that is a lie. I do plan on buying these headphones, noise cancelling headphones, just for fun. Because I do want to start going out to coffee shops and reading. I feel like that would be a good self-care date for myself, but I do want to have those noise cancelling headphones, so maybe I'll start saving up for that soon. But anyway, electronics, I got sidetracked, I'm sorry. Electronics, so this is just for the huge purchases. I think in the future I would want to buy a new laptop, because my old laptop, I've had it for almost 5 years now. Actually, I've had it for 5 years now, and although it is still working well, I think I am, just whenever it breaks down, at least I have the money ready for that. Then the next one is S, who is my goddaughter. She's still a toddler, but I do want to start saving up for her tuition fee for college, just so she can go to a new school, and that will kind of be like my pamana for her. That's that for her, for S. J is my cousin. She is about to go to college in like 2 or 3 years, and it's the same thing. I want to help out with her tuition fee, because if you guys don't know, I am an only child. I don't think I've said that before, but I am an only child, so I don't have any siblings that I am sending to school right now. So I thought might as well help with my cousin's tuition. And is B. My friend and I were talking about kids, everything, and to be honest, I do want to be childless for personal reasons. But she wants to have a huge family, so I kind of sprung the idea that I'll help her send, or I'll help with one of her children's college tuition, because I just wanted to. Again, I don't have any siblings, I don't have anyone that I'm sending to school right now, so I thought, like, why not help out with other people's tuition? So that's B, that's for my friend. Then the next ones are hopefully something that I'll be using in the future. But the very first one is MA groceries, which stands for month ahead groceries. And the next one is month ahead for rent and bills. And then cleaning and toiletry supplies. and then furniture and decor. So that is it for my um, sinking funds, my new sinking funds, and my new binders. I still have to make another one for my socials envelope. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I know that was quite a lot to go through, but honestly, I feel like this would be a good setup for me, because I really like to compartmentalize everything. So this will keep me organized. I know it. And I know it seems overwhelming, the number of envelopes that I have, but honestly, I don't stuff everything in every video, so I only prioritize some of them. So for me, it doesn't get overwhelming real quick. But I know, actually, comment down below if you prefer keeping a lot of envelopes or just a few ones for the basics and the general ones. It's That's interesting for me. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!